Can people hear me at least fucking now? Yes? Okay, good. I can hear me, so y'all can hear me too. Okay, sorry about that. My bad. Yeah, sometimes some programs just decide not to fucking work, and they decide to do so right as you're going live. Apologies for that. Anyway, let's start this over because apparently nobody heard what I was saying from the beginning. Okay, so I'm your host, as always, Himbo, and today we are checking out the critically fucking acclaimed Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, and we're going to be playing this primarily. So we're just going to get that going right here. Right there, and yeah. So I did give a bit of a teaser for this last stream, but for those people who didn't tune in this time, Rogue Trader is the latest installment in the Warhammer universe, but it's also done by Owlcat, the geniuses behind Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, Pathfinder Kingmaker. I have heard nothing but super high praise from everyone in the CRPG community who I've spoken to, as well as just people who love RPGs in general, especially the tactical kind. They said the tactical aspects of this game are really, really well done. So I'm looking forward to getting into it. So we're gonna get into the main story here. We're gonna pick normal difficulty because, frankly, with any kind of Owlcat game, just based off like, Pathfinder, I'm terrified of going anywhere past Nick. I'm terrified of going anywhere past normal because you just get fucked up, and you have to be like a super sweaty neckbeard to go further. So we got to create a character. So we got some defaults here. Hecata, archetype soldier, Imperial world, military traditions, feat of greatness, Astra militarum commander, brand of shame, run and gun, regimental tactics. We got Darius, who's an operative, so he's from the Death World. On Death Worlds, the plants, beasts, and sometimes even the environment itself take aggressive and destructive forms inimical to human life. Okay, alrighty then. Hey Miguel, how's it going? Apex of Brilliance, you manage to corrupt an entire star system and turn it into your personal den of thieves. Okay. Crime Lord, the Imperium serves and prospers in no small part due to the narrowness of its vision, but a rebellious mind and will such as yours cannot be so easily constrained. The dark paths of smugglers and renegades that wind behind the facade of the Imperium Society offer a dangerous refuge to those unwilling to bow to the law. You used to be one of those dangerous yet resourceful individuals. Shadow of Torment. You were arrested and thoroughly interrogated using creative and violent methods. Alrighty then. What the fuck is going on with... Hold on. Yeah, my screen is scuffed. Hold up. What is this? Hold up. Is my screen showing like that? Okay, so wait, it's just showing on YouTube? Why is it showing like that? What the fuck? Okay, that doesn't make sense. What is happening? Okay, now it's normal. I don't know what the fuck happened there. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, it was showing on my end that everything was like acid color for a bit. So, anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. So, finally, we have Bahardor, also from Death World. He's a commissar. Commissars of the Officio Prefectus are ruthless officers charged with maintaining the morale, discipline, and fighting spirit of their Astra Militarum regiment. Used to be one of the faithful servants of the God Emperor, a living symbol of Imperium authority, regarded with a mix of fear and awe by their subordinates. Kind of cool. Or we can make a custom character. I kind of want to be a warrior, but what do y'all think? What do y'all want to do? Y'all want to be a soldier, an operative, or a warrior? I'm kind of feeling warrior, personally. But let's put it up to democracy. The democracy we do not have in the Western world. So all these seem kind of fucking fascist, I'm not gonna lie, but you know. Wizard. Wait, what? Again? Is this happening again with the... What is happening with my video? What the fuck? Okay, sorry, real quick. Does my... Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Sorry, give me a sec. Like, I do not understand what's happening here, but it's not acceptable. Not even a little acceptable. It's not even remotely acceptable. Is it because it's like over? Hold on. Okay. Let's give that a shot. It still looks like shit. Oh my god. Killing the video card? No, the video card's fine. I'm looking at it right now. It's fine. So, I don't really know what's going on here. Let me see. Yeah, I guess I just had to unplug it and plug it in again, which is hilariously how you fix most problems, I guess. Anyway, let's see. What did y'all want? Oh, I got one vote for warrior, and I'm voting warrior too. So I guess we're going fucking warrior. Can I change his name? No. All right, let's just go. All right, portrait. I like this fucking Omni-Man shit that we got going on now. Kind of like Viltrumite. I mean, if I'm gonna roleplay, I guess I'll roleplay as a fascist, considering I'm the polar opposite of one in real life, right? 90% of problems a hard reboot fixes. Ain't that the truth? Or it could be that. Sorry. What the fuck? What the fuck is that guy? Sorry. Oh, that motherfucker fucked me up. What is this? What is going on here? Oh my god. All right. Nobody can play that ever. Jesus fucking Christ. The only thing I know for sure is that motherfucker definitely would have voted for Biden. Oh my god, let's see this. Okay. Oh, look at these. All right. Sorry, I had to go back to the. Oh, this guy looks pretty cool. All right, we're gonna go with this guy because he's fucking. I'm sorry, it's Omni Man. We're just gonna keep going. You can play backstory for 45 minutes. I know, I'm trying not to. I'm trying to just dive balls deep into the gameplay. Sword class frigate. All right, so I'm not even gonna do the combat shit. We're not gonna dive that deep. So we're gonna name it. All right, y'all. What are we naming? What are we naming our ship? Give me some names right now. Go. I need some good goddamn names here. Balls deep. Is that the actual name? Because I'll name it Balls Deep. I don't give a shit. USS 3330. Okay. Okay. Based. Balls Deep sounds good. Oh shit. Are we going balls deep, y'all? I think we're going balls deep. Palestine. All right. Anyone else voting for the name here? Because otherwise, like, majority rules, we're going to have to go with balls deep. That's our ship name. Which, I mean, we could also call it the implication, but some of y'all won't get that reference. All right. Enter name. Enter name. Balls deep. Okay. All right. We're going to complete it, and we're in. God damn. I forgot how much CPRPGs. Holy fuck, my brain is soup after this week. Sorry, very hard week of work. I forgot how long the CRPGs. You know what? Like, I'm just not gonna say it. I forgot how long these kind of games took to load. Oh shit! Here we go. Y'all saw a sneak peek of this last week. Now we're getting into it. On board the SS Balls Deep. God damn.
One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor sublimity.
Okay. Truly an awe-inspiring sight.
That is the purpose of all temples to the God Emperor, to inspire awe and reverence. For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with a chance to give their very life for the master of humanity.
He sighs and turns to you. Continue.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship rogue trader Theodora von Valencius. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
I have no intention of introducing myself.
I am afraid I wouldn't be able to hide my familiarity with who you are and where you come from, no matter how respectful I try to.
Give me 1 sec here. There we go.
Your wishes. After all, it is my primary duty to be well informed. Moreover, whatever bloodline name you used before, it no longer is much.
All right.
I will be frank with you. May forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed.
Oh, did it? Did my
Now
fate
serve
change?
Lord Captain Theodora von Valencius, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you
Henceforth!
share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
Bear these nuts! Got him. Okay. Man, okay, I gotta say right off the bat, the number of dialogue choices we have just for like common conversation is really fucking impressive. I'm sorry, 6 different choices. In a Bethesda game, this would be like agree, disagree, agree sarcastically, and that'd be it. Lord Captain, a strange title for the Lady Theodora.
Such are the traditions of the Imperium.
There we
Lord
go.
Captain is the title that was established. Annals of the Lex Imperialis, at the time when the first rogue traders entered the God Emperor's service, and therefore, it is sacrosanct.
It is indeed sacrosanct.
And therefore,
Give me 1 sec here, bitches. All right. All right, killing this again. Cancel. All right. Why am I aboard this vessel? Why have I been brought here?
so that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void.
Oh, are they
By
now?
order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor.
We've been given a holy task. I'm sure you haven't heard this a million times before.
I see that you are shocked. Yes, you understood correctly. Lady Theodora's authority indeed supersedes that of those whom you obeyed before. The Lord Captain's power is so great that she is capable of performing unthinkable feats, such as changing the fate of a servant of the Imperium. Your fate.
You have a curious title, Master of Whispers. What are your responsibilities?
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencius. I uncover weaklings both among Lady Theodora's retinue and weaknesses of your rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
Okay. Tell me about the one on whose ship I have found myself.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back, especially not on board a ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that her ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade, and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
Good to know. You say I'm one of the rogue trader's heirs, so there is another candidate.
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
Ooh. Wow. I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let us address it.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness.
I am working for the IDF right now.
She has just as many questions for you.
This is me getting recruited for the anti-Hamas fucking arc of Warhammer 40k. By the way, I'm sorry to strip down, but holy fuck, I'm hot. This is the problem with being Nordic, y'all. You're never comfortable. It's always too goddamn hot. Fuck. All right.
The Lord Captain and Master Ethelfred von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
All right, let's do it. By the right of blood. I'm so glad it taught me how to move my character in the CRPG. Oh wait, I know how to move my character already. Would you look at that? Interactable. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I can already hold tab. Imagine that. It's almost like I've played another Owlcat game before.
A new challenge for me?
All right. All right, game autosaved. You know we're into some shit now. Oh, here we go.
One of the von Valencius trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
Yeah, AI would be good like that. I can't wait for it. I can't wait for AI to take over in the content department. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no, not the servitors. Ah, shit. Here we go again. You've been ambushed. The battle begins. All right, well, let's go. Oh, fuck. We got deleted there. All right. Movement and yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just going to skip the whole, like, how to play turn-based game bullshit because it insults my intelligence. All right. What do we got? At all costs, the Commissar's next single shot or single target melee attack applies the following effects. The target becomes marked. The ally who kills the marked enemy gains an additional turn after the current one with +2 AP and +4 MP. That's fucking sick. Allied target. All allies gain an additional +1 MP and +3 MP for the next round. That's dope. All right. Well, we're going to move. Okay. We're going to do a pistol shot. Got him. We got him. Other actions and ending the turn. Yes, I understand what it's like to end a turn. Thank you. Oh, look at the crew officer still hanging in there. God damn. God bless. Why the fuck is the stream now being weird? Y'all, does the stream look weird now? It's looking weird on my end. Just kind of a little funky. What is happening? Okay, well, I guess it might just be on my end. All right, well, let's fire more bullets into these berserk servitors. Boom! Oh, got him.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and their heirs are gathered here.
Oh, he's dipping into the conspiracies.
The upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Yes, I'm sure. Yes, I oh my god. I'm losing my mind. I'm sorry, I can't handle this whole, like, here's how to play a role-playing game fucking instructions.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
A curt bow. Well, thank you for the curt bow. Appreciate that. You can open the map using M to orient yourself. Oh, cool. Wow. Thanks for that. That was super helpful. Alright, so what? We can't loot? We got no loot? Oh my god, we have no loot. Alright, that is brutal. That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora, says a man dressed in peculiar garb, his voice tight with tension. His face, half of which is covered by sin skin, is twisted in a grimace of displeasure and disbelief. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide, practically an admission of heresy. The tall, gray-haired woman pins him with her gaze, her cybernetic eye flashing crimson. Then suggests an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation no worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6? Edelthrad? Survey the room. I'm here to speak with the Lord Captain. Listen in silence. I think we'll listen in silence. While you are considering your answer, Edelthrad, I wish to speak with someone else. Perhaps I shall hear something more interesting than incoherent mumbling. Theodora nods in your direction. Approach. What is this? Edelthrad turns to you and regards you with indignation. Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt your conversations in such a fashion? Theodora. I give that permission to those with something of substance to say. Let us see if it was worth it. Theodora tilts her head. Her lips stretch into her cold smile. This is Bahardor, the second candidate for the title of my successor. The rogue traitor regards you with a look that is imperious, predatory, and oppressive. Step forward, Bahardor. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Cornus Expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say. But attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure? Alright, and we have some options here for sure. Lord Xenos succeeded. These spirits could well be the natives' name for the dangerous aliens. I would first verify if this is indeed the case, and if the population of Ion 6 engages in Xeno worship. Lore, Warp succeeded. There are ways to confirm whether what is happening on Ion 6 is witchcraft or not. It might cost several psychers to do so, but it will give us the answer. 3. I am a former commissar. I would continue sending in more people, one crew after another, until someone succeeded in their service to humanity and the conquest of Ion 6. 4. These reports of spirits would clearly sound like evidence of heresy, however. I would put my interests first. No matter what means I would have to use, the riches of Ion 6 would be mine. 5. Ion 6 must be purged. For the good of the Imperium, I shall exterminate the heretical beliefs and otherworldly powers that rule the native apostates. Sorry. And 6, I do not know. What are you guys feeling here? Let's get a vote up in this bitch. So I'm personally feeling just going like, I don't know. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like a Disco Elysium sort of vibe with this character. I don't know if y'all agree with me or not, but that's basically how I'm feeling like rolling here. But I don't know. Being like a psychotic fascist could be fun as well. You know what? Let's go psychotic fascist. Theodora's expression sours. Another one. I suppose your answer is strictly correct, but not here. Not on the frontier. Not when we are playing for such high stakes. Edelthrad smiles faintly. Lady Theodora, your disappointment puzzles me. I gave you the same answer from the off. albeit in a more complete and compelling form. The God Emperor's tenets. Edelthrad. Theodora's tone renders him silence. I believe I gave you an assignment on the ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview. Edelthrad, I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time. Edelthrad bows ceremoniously and takes his leave without sparing you another look. Theodora's gaze follows him as he leaves, then she turns to you. So, Bahardor, why are you here? Was it not you who sent for me? Theodora scoffs. You have seized the opening that was offered to you in a woeful display of meekness. Admittedly, this tendency is equally strong in all who toil in the Emperor's service. Immutable hierarchy, absolute obedience, lick-spitlery, what the fuck? Compulsion to please? I value none of these things. From the moment my envoys came for you, the terms of your existence changed. My name is Theodora von Valentius Massimo of Afskaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity, and my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic, the warrant of trade kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness beyond the Imperium and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored world. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you, Bahardor, are one of those with the Von Valentius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes and we start shitting and farting and pissing and coming because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. Because some alien just pulled out his dick and put it on the table and he's pissing and he's shitting and he's coming and farting. And we don't know what to do because we're both pissing and shitting and coming and farting. Sorry, I read between the lines. I'm ready to take on the sacred purpose. It's all too sudden for me. One of, does this mean there are other heirs? I am ready to take on this sacred purpose. Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader. Theodora, blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful, if not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Theodora sighs and looks away pensively for a brief moment. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrag Voigtvier served me for, I just Norwegianed it, served me for many years before he made his mistake. One of, does this mean there are other heirs? Naturally, Theodore says. Some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Edelthrad might be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate. If you are satisfied with Edelthrad, then what sense is there in having this conversation? Why are you wasting your time on me? Did I hear you correctly? The Master of Whispers is related to you. Thank you for clarifying. May I ask my questions now? It's past his bedtime. I can't believe Kid is missing this. You know what? It's the fucking holiday season, my dude. Anyone who comes in, it's whatever. You know? Like, I get it. We're all busy. And frankly, after this week, I'm surprised I'm even doing this fucking stream at all. Because I'm tired of my brain to soup. The Emperor's disappointed. Fuck yeah. The Emperor's disappointed, Indy. You know why? Because the Emperor is pissing and shit. Alright, I feel like I should be kind of a shithead. Like, here. I feel like I should be a shithead. Theodora shakes her head. Impatience. I'm rather fond of impatient people. They are not as quick to resign themselves to circumstance and more eager to show initiative. Even if I do show Edelthrad as my successor, I will still require loyal advisors. The skills and knowledge you acquired in your former life may prove invaluable here in the Coronis Expanse. Oh, the Coronis Expanse. But we're all together on the SS Balls Deep, yo. Bro, I've been keeping myself awake for 45 minutes giggling here, not normal. That's fine. That's every day of my life. But I feel you, and I appreciate you hanging in there. Theodora, once you were Commissar of the Imperial Guard, a political officer who was not afraid to face his own balls and cock, his own death, or to send his underlings to theirs. Resolve, faith, implacability, all of it gives you a unique perspective when presented with a situation where a less steadfast individual could falter. Trust me, your future holds plenty of situations where your commitment to your duty or your house's interests will be one of your strengths. Continue. Moreover, Theodora chuckles slightly as she shits her pants and it drips all over the floor. Even changing your family name will not rid you of the fame you previously garnered. I hope it will also help you bring glory to the Von Valentius dynasty, to which you belong. You now belong. So, did I hear you correctly? The Master of Whispers is related to you? His kinship is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name Von Valentius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voigtvir's performance in his current... I'm sorry, I can't not Norwegian it. My brain doesn't process this in, like, fucking ham sandwich language. Voigtvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory, or it used to be at least. Thank you for clarifying. May I ask my questions now? Theodora. The Vox is affixed to Theodora's attire suddenly comes to life, but all he can hear is unintelligible noise. Theodora winces, shuts off the transmission, and gives you an imperious nod. I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp and my presence is required on the bridge. Navigator, translation, what are these things you speak of? Theodora shakes her head. Sometimes I forget that the people without direct access to a ship's bridge may not know the first thing about how a void ship travels between the stars. Theodora. Vessels such as this one are capable of leaving real space and traversing into the void, an otherworldly dimension of cruel and unthinkable forces. By entering it under the protection of the Geller field, we shorten the route to our destination, crossing distances that will require hundreds of years in a matter of weeks instead, sometimes in days or even hours. This is how humanity spread across the galaxy. This is how we were able to build the Imperium, which spans millions of stars. An incident took place on the officer's deck. Some servitors went berserk and attacked the crew. Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could have been the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Geller field. Or perhaps there was something to all of the stories about the ship being possessed at all. Theodore laughs nonchalantly. Abelard, the gray-haired officer, gives the rogue trader a look of cautious disapproval. Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread by uneducated riffraff? Theodora, enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. She turns to you. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning progenitors, any type of digital computer in the Imperial Command, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who live. Need to go SS balls deep in a bed. Night, fam. Night, brother. Thanks for doing that. It's just gonna get worse from here, so you're not missing anything. Where's your ship headed? The Rykod system. The domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Only 3 rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse. Read up. And each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valentius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. Theodora, I set the course for Rykod on the demand. Theodora grimaces. She gives you a stern look, then shrugs. For a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage. But now is not the time. What are my current responsibilities? Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrive. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide. By the way, apologies in advance, but like this is the best female like impersonation with my like voice that I can do. I can't do better than this. Maybe I'll try to figure out a better way to voice these characters, but yeah, for chicks, fucking nope. I can't do better than what I'm doing. So thanks for hanging in there. However, I will need to be right back as I do have to piss. So, one moment, y'all. All right. I have such drained the dragon, and since henceforth wherewithal and other words that I'm not using correctly right now, we're going to get the fuck back into this bitch. In that case, I shall head to... Theodora's Vox awakens once more. This time you pick up shouting. The Lord Captain freezes, listening to the Vox cast, and then nods and draws her weapon. Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. She glances at you. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated. End dialogue. Cutscene. Things are happening. Holy shit. We need to have things happen. What are the things that are happening? God damn. Look at those things happening on screen.
I'll see you terminated. Drop dead.
Alright. I guess we got another battle, y'all. Oh, we're getting fucked up. Oh, we're getting real fucked up. Oh, god damn. Alright. Alright, y'all. We gotta figure this out.
I've suffered worse.
They shoot like stormtroopers. I love that. Alright, Bahardor. Don't fuck up on me. Let's do this. We're gonna do a pistol shot. Oh shit, I don't have line of sight. Alright. Let's see. Do I have line of sight? I got line of sight on that bitch for sure. Boosh! Oh, I one-shotted him! Nice. We got a one-shot, y'all. That's a W in my book. Just saying. Critical hit. Okay, I know what a critical hit is. God damn it. I hate how this game treats me like I haven't been playing role-playing games since I was like 6 fucking years old. Like, I got hooked on my first CRPG when I was 8 years old. Okay? Stop insulting my intelligence, you bitch. Yeah, I showed that thing that can't hear me. Alright, at all costs, we're gonna pop that and then skip the turn. He missed, I'm pretty sure. Oh, he missed too. Oh, we gotta bring up Chad. Holy fuck. Oh shit, we got Theodora. Probably a badass, right? Let's go! Oh! Oh my god, he just nuked that guy in one shot. Okay. I guess we just got the pistol. Ooh! Killed that guy too. Boosh. Alright, well that wasn't too bad, y'all.
Brace yourself, Avalon.
Alright, well that was it, I guess. Didn't go too shitty, I don't think. Theodora waves her hand in a commanding gesture. Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single Horson survive. Ooh, a Horson. I love that insult. The rogue trader turns her eyes to you. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, Not bad. I've seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel. She looks at the box in her hand. All you can hear is lifeless static. What is happening? From what I have seen, Bahadur, I can speculate that we are dealing with some variety of madness induced by warp travel. The Seneschal is astoundingly calm for someone who has just survived a sudden attack. Such episodes are not uncommon among voidsmen who have found themselves among the boundaries of real space, though such episodes seldom spill onto other decks. Theodora clicks her Vox a few times. The casters are not working, or have been sabotaged. Either the warp is touring with us, or someone went to great lengths to cut the ship's communications. I will need a direct channel to the Engine Seer Prime, a tech priest whose specialization is the maintenance and repair of sacred machines. Before I can get a sense of what we're up against, whatever it may be, keep your weapons at the ready. I imagine it will be some time before we no longer need them. How could there be armed people in the ranks of the crew who would dare to attack the Lord Captain? The Seneschal gives you a gloomy look. Trust me, Bahadur, this is hardly surprising for a crew of thousands. The lower decks are a fertile environment for discontent and heresy. No matter how one tries to incinerate any seed before it can take root, all it takes is a hint of warp influence to cloud the minds of normally obedient cattle. Sporadic roots on the lower decks never reach these compartments. Theodore's anger causes the Seneschal to shrink slightly. No, the tumults of the rabble are always contained within their own territory. This is too well organized. It is spreading too rapidly. The incident within the rampaging servitors may be connected to what is transpiring now. Possibly. Quite likely. Theodora winces and flicks the switch on her Vox a few times. We will investigate at a later time. Right now, we need to isolate the affected compartments and try to assess the situation. What are your orders? She breaks eye contact with you. Mort has gone ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the arch-militant requires aid. And be quick about it. Alright, quest updated. Nice work, y'all. We are moving ahead. Alright, now my favorite part of CRPG is figuring out where the fuck to go. I'm assuming it's this way. Yep, cutscene. We guessed correctly. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh! Oh! What happened here? Kunrag Vugtvir lets out a sigh of relief upon seeing you. Thank Providence you are alive and well. Mort, always on time, eh, Kunrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it. Kunrad Vugtvir. Kunrad pointedly looks away from the arch-militant to you. Mort, pull yourself together. Mort, the arch-militant looks back at you. What? Did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away. Oh shit, some stuff's happening. Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The VoxNet, a piece of technology used to communicate over short distances or to record sound, is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck and my arch militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report! Kunrag Voitvir. I have not yet received word from the engineering regarding any failures, but communicate. I can't help it. I'm slipping into Ouija. I'm sorry. But communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I'm receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and only the vox casts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. Voictvidia pauses. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny. Mutiny? But who would attempt a mutiny here in the warp? A mutiny against the Emperor's anointed. Execute the traitors, every last one of them. We must provide immediate assistance to those still on the middle decks. Perhaps we might then stop this wave from spreading. If this is indeed a severe case of warp madness, then the situation is dire. I gotta keep character. Execute the traitors. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure, and I have the means to do both things at once. Her expression changes as her eyes flash ominously. Theodora looks at Voictvir. Edelthrad, where is she? Where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assaulted by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons. Kunrag Voictvir. I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived at Transitional Deck 18. Theodore. Blast it! Master of Whispers. Find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal. Locate Talas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant with me. I must go to my study, and it appears that we might encounter heretics along the way. Bahardo. Theodore glances at you thoughtfully. If I may, Lord Captain. Voictvidia's voice is soft and cautious. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I am not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the house as the esteemed arch-militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers. Good thing you didn't start reading Theodora in the voice of Gilbert Gottfried. Sorry, that's the best Gilbert Gottfried I can do, Cookies. If I could do a better Gilbert Gottfried, believe me, I would read all of these fucking characters in Gilbert Gottfried. If I could channel Gilbert, everyone would be Gilbert. Or Frank Reynolds. Not just Danny DeVito. I would read all these characters. I would read Theodora in Frank Reynolds. It's settled. The thought. I can't do it. I'm not a great voice actor. I've got some decent range, but like, I'm not like the master impersonator. My apologies. Then it's settled. Bahardor, find Edelthrad and bring him here, in whatever state you find him. This elevator, she points at the massive doors, leads to restrictive compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? In whatever state? What does that mean? Frank Reynolds would be epic. Would you exactly? Can I have you an egg in these trying times? And then my character is going to be like, I've been poisoned by my constituents. Oh, man. That'd be a good stream, actually. Playing one of these fucking games, but every character is like a iteration of like an It's Always Sunny character. So you've got like Dennis Reynolds. You're like, we can go to the bridge, but she wouldn't dare say no, because of the implication and shit. You got Charlie just being all crazy. Oh man, that's a good idea. Conrad coughs. We're in the war. Considering the attack, there could be a disruption in the Geller field and the infiltration of malevolent forces into the decks. Psychiatrists can react to such things in the most unpredictable ways. Enough, Master of Whispers. You must not allow my heir to turn into a mindless mutant and perish under enforcer fire. Do whatever it takes to bring Ethelfrad back to me. I hear and obey, Lord Captain. I shall do everything in my power. I cannot promise that I won't lose our dearest heir somewhere along the way. That's mine. Theodora shakes her head. Conrad, keep an eye on our spirited guest. You are personally responsible, Mort. All right, we got a party member. We got 2 people now. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, bitch. Voigtveer gives you a nod. Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear. I shall make do. Leave the way. Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant. With a pop and a sharp crackle, something hit you in the abdomen, and you were consumed by unbearable, gut-wrenching pain. Oh, fuck. I promise you a special destiny, Bahadra. It is time to fulfill it. Oh, shit. We got a plot twist. We got fucked up. Hell yeah. SS balls deep. We are balls deep now for sure. This bitch is balls deep in us. That's for sure. I'm doing the party here.
Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. You are back with us, I see. Delightful.
Really? That's his voice? I built up this entire, pseudo-Scandinavian, accent just for nothing. Because it's just some boring, generic fucking CRPG voice actor. Really? I did that for... Okay. Well, I can't replicate that. That's too good. And it's done with professional technology. And frankly, the only reason y'all can hear me is because I disabled any kind of audio engineering shit. So I'm just raw dogging this mic, and it's not even a good one. So I'm going to keep going with what's in my head canon, which is that Voigtveer is a Scandinavian with an accent, and fuck your voice acting. How about that? How about that, Owlcat? Come at me. What are you going to do? You going to fight me? I'll fight you back. Sorry, what were you doing? This is, yeah, this is what you get when you tune into a streamer with crippling ADHD. So, thank you for being patient. What is the meaning of this?
You must have hit your head harder than I thought. No matter. just your blood, which you can either share of your own volition, or I will spill it for you.
Okay, well, like, that doesn't really work for me. I'm sorry. You raw dog that mic the way the Golden State Warriors raw dog Kasperi. Nice. This.
We are in the anteroom.
I can't deal with this guy.
This void ship's most
I'm so better
hallowed
right now.
vault. There,
I'm so
beyond
better.
those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred warrant of trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel. An ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Why are you doing this? What is it? Inbred? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel? I have no intention of helping you. I will help you as long as you spare my life. Will you let me join you? We can take the warrant from Theodora together. Oh shit. Here's some fucking options, y'all. So we can be a dick and be like, I have no intention of helping you. We can be a cock and be like, I'll help you as long as you spare my life. Excuse me. Spare my life. Or we can offer allegiance. We should probably ask for more information first. So Zionist, exactly. Well, that's a theme of all these games, you know. They're all kind of just... The bad guys are pretty clear. In the real world, they are clear as well. But in the real world, you got a lot of people telling you it's really complicated and there's nuance. Whereas in real life, it's like this video game. They're just fucking fascists, and you should always oppose them no matter what. Why are you doing this?
Why? Because I am following an order.
Fascist.
What's happening on this ship right now has been in the
Fascist.
making for a very long time. All that remains is to obtain what my master sent me for. The warrant of trade.
Capitalism. What is it? Inbred? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel?
On the contrary, the warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me.
You remember
But you
October
can
7th?
help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
Well, according to Pornhub, families for having sex with. Sorry, I had to. I've been seeing some of the unhinged shit on Pornhub lately, and it's like, goddamn, what is with all the moms and the sons, and what the fuck is happening? Am I just getting old? God damn it! God damn it! That's what happens when you get married and you don't need porn anymore. I have no intention of helping you.
I am afraid that you have no choice in the matter. Try to resist, and I will demonstrate the power that the warp holds over mortals. Come to think of it, I might even take some pleasure in doing so.
You're just a sick fuck. All right. You need porn. Okay, this guy actually does need porn up. He needs some mother-son sexual shit that he can get off to, because he's clearly very pent up. To the void with you! Skill tests and dialogues. I know what a skill test is, you fucking idiot. The blade flashes in the dim light, and drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment, you feel nauseous. Your head is spinning, and then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a single urge. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Fight the voice in your head. Get out! I am not your puppet. 2. I will do as you require, but I will find a way to make you pay for this, you filth. 3. Enough threats. I will comply with your demands. Hey, what are you doing? Hey. What are you doing? Do you want to come say hi? You want to come say hi? Say hi. Say hi. Don't attack my mic. That goes over there. Okay? No, don't be a parrot. Don't do the parrot thing. I hate when you do the parrot thing. You're not a parrot. You're a fucking cat. God damn it. Fucking parrot kitten. I have a parrot kitten. I don't know why, but she tries to perch on my shoulder like constantly. Yes, that's my beautifully sexy wife. Okay. Thank you. I agree. It is a beautiful parrot. No, don't parrot her again. Don't you do this. No. Ow. She jumped on my nuts. Now my nuts are sore. Army. Thank you for helping the cat jump on my nuts. My nuts. Well, that's what cats always do. The golden rule of cats is they have to show you their asshole. Every time. Okay, kitten, just calm down, please. Okay. So go to the gate, go to the gate. So our thoughts are being flooded with some stupid bullshit. I think it's at most in character to fight the voice in the head. What do you guys think? I think that's probably what I'm going to go with. Because these other ones feel like they're too weak. Feels like we're more in character to go like the Omni-Man approach and be like, fuck you. Fight it? I agree, Cookies. We gotta fight it. We gotta fight that shit. The voices in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence forcing you onto your feet and making you take a step forward towards the gates looming in the center of the chamber. We're fucked either way. God damn. The attempt didn't even matter. We're getting fucked in the ass either way. In the gateway arch, you see a cogitator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human. Jesus Christ! A lobotomized human being. Okay. The sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with 2 ember-like irises. Tech use 45. Okay, that's a really good chance. Examine the device, look back, look for anything that could be used as a weapon. So I feel like we should probably use our tech chance here. Succeeded. You carefully inspect the device of the gate. Cogitator. I'm never gonna pronounce that correctly. What immediately catches your eye is a strange ally that was used as material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect this might be some kind of architect relic. Archaeotech. An incredibly rare and powerful piece of technology from humanity's ancient past. The servitor on the gate begins to move. With a screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that filled your head after Voidfir wounded you with his blade did not go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. Examine the sentinel. Place your hand in the sentinel's maw. Look back. Look for anything. I love how this is still an option. Look back for anything that can be used as a weapon. As in, like, your character keeps going like, I could just find a weapon and fuck everybody up. I love how that's always an option. That's what I love about Owlcat. There's always like the just fucking murder hober your way through everything option. Like if you wanted, you can just be a fucking psycho throughout this whole journey without any context and just like bash your way into the end. And it's fine. And nobody's going to judge you for it. That's the most important thing to me in a role-playing game. You need to have pure choice. Like actual choice. As in, you're not going to be like scolded for the choice you make, even if it's not the choice that like the DM wants you to make, if that makes sense. Examine the sentinel. The servitor looks noticeably different from the ones you are used to. Its skin covering is stitched together with copper thread, and it has metal hinges in place of the standard joints. It seems that the creators of the Sentinel did everything to ensure that the service life of this unit would be much longer than that of ordinary automatons. Place your hand into the Sentinel's maw.
Did you forget something?
Oh shit.
I suggest you hurry.
I clicked the wrong one. Place your hand in the Sentinel's maw. The Sentinel's jaws clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the cogitator flickers. Several long minutes pass. The Sentinel's jaws remain closed, and you're beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath, maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this ever happened.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
You do not understand where this quiet voice is coming from, crackling like static. Is it the Sentinel? The cogitator? Is it a figment of your weary mind? Whatever it is, you can clearly hear every word. Who is this?
Genetic code identified. Child of House von Valancius. Do you require assistance?
You hear a displeased grunt in your mind, as if the lurking entity has sensed something that is not to its liking. Yes, Sentinel. Traitors threaten my life and the safety of the warrant. Yes, I do require assistance. I suppose this is the onset of the warp madness they warned me about. I must have lost my mind. Yes. I'm going to ask Daddy for help. Do we all agree we need to ask Daddy for help? Type ask Daddy for help in the chat if you want to ask Daddy for help. We gotta show solidarity with asking. Sorry. We like to fuck around here on Snow Himbo streams, and I don't give a shit. I think I'm gonna... Please, Daddy, help me. Thank you, Cookies, for that validation, because we're gonna do it. Daddy, help! Sentinel, Daddy, help! Pain shoots through your head and subsides
just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Oh shit! Look at that! Everybody's getting shot! Oh! Oh, Toasty!
There is still another way.
Toasty! I am angry and Scandinavian. I am leaving. Sorry, I had to. All right. Now here's a real question. Can we loot any of this shit? Oh my god, we can't loot any of this shit. Look at this. We got no loot. What the fuck is this bullshit? All right, well, I guess we're here. Let it be known. Oh, that's too fast for me to read. I was waiting for like the voiceover, but it never came. Life 40,000 years from now still sucks. Fuck yeah, it does. You know why? Because capitalism. This is...
The child of the house to safety.
What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me? I need to contact someone. Preferably Theodora. I need a weapon. I am utterly defenseless. I feel like we're going to go with number one.
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by.
Are you the rogue sentinel? Warrant sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
I need to contact someone. Preferably Theodora.
Foxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
In place of the mechanical screeching, the serval skull's vox projects the voice of Theodora von Valentius, distorted and ridden with static, yet still recognizable beyond a doubt. Voxmaster, restore communication with the Navigator's Sanctum. I am still trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
I need a weapon. I am utterly defenseless. I am sitting here and shitting and pissing and farting my pants. And I am coming in my trousers. I see shit everywhere. I want to piss. Hold me, mommy. I need a dad. Yeah.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
The serval skull goes silent. Its relays clicking. Seconds after seconds pass, and you realize that the serval skull will not answer you. Lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating.
The serval skull twitches and makes a few clicks.
Unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber. Preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
All right, let's go. I have no fucking idea where to go, but let's go. Let's figure it out. I guess this way, right?
I'll lay
Maybe?
claim to the stars.
Nope. This is not the correct way to go. Not that way either. Fuck, what is this, Iron Forge? God damn. So confusing.
Probably less complicated than that. Seal the warrant chamber. Okay. We got to seal the warrant chamber. There we go. We made it to another cutscene. Fuck yeah.
Master. Whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you...
He surveys the carnage around him.
Preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
Conrad Vogtvier is a traitor. When we parted ways on the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and fucked me. He fucked my tight boy bussy. He fucked my bussy and he brought me here. He fucked my bussy and he fucked the rest of everybody else's bussy. He fucked everyone's bussies and then he brought us here. And then we tried to fuck his bussy back, but he left because he didn't want his bussy fucked. So he fucked our bussies. Damn straight. He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of that plan. Also, fucking our bussies was also part of that plan. Oh, holy God, Emperor. The bussy mutiny?
I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the boat captain as Lady Theodora.
Vogtvier openly admitted that he is the mastermind behind the mutiny. He said this as he was fucking my bussy.
Sakes, then it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat you.
I know I'm in a bad way. He fucked my bussy.
And for the love of the sun, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense.
Oh, thanks finally for a fucking weapon. I appreciate it. Stop with the noob shit. Okay. What are we gonna do here? Auto pistol. Black chest plate. We got that.
I'll pass.
I can't use that. Oh shit. Okay, we're dual wielding. Based. Okay. Alright. We can rock that. Yes, I know how to do weapons. I didn't just start playing video games today, Owlcat. I've kind of been playing them my whole life. Okay? Can you just trust me that I'm not new at video games? It's been the central underlying theme of my entire life. It's also been my entire life career as an adult. So, just back up a little bit. Back that ass up. Owlcat. Is this... Your wife must wonder all the time what kind of game is he playing. Honestly, my wife is so okay with my weirdness that no matter what comes out of my fucking crazy mouth, at this point, she's just gonna nod with it. Also, she knows I'm weird, so she probably kind of understands I'm ad-libbing a lot of this. I married a good one. Fellas, find you a girl who's gonna love how weird you try not to be in front of girls. That's the dating advice I have to give people. Find someone who's gonna look at the weird mess underneath and be like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna ride that." Go for that girl, and never let her go. Because I put a ring on it. Also, how the fuck do we get out of here, y'all? I need some help. There's no way out of this bullshit except this door, and there's like no way to go. Wait.
I'm at your service.
Until we bandage your wounds and you take up arms? What?
Whatever you wish.
What does that mean? Let's just go. Oh, multiple characters. Okay.
They say a
Do I
little
need
bit
to
of
heal
humility
then,
never
or
hurts
like
anyone.
what needs to be
I help
done?
others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them as if we are the spearhead. I'm always ready.
Wait, so what? What do I need to do?
What advice do you seek?
What do I need to do? Seneschal Abelard or Sarian is offered medical assistance. Okay. Oh, is this like the thing where you teach me how to like... Right. So it's teaching me how to like heal another character because I'm not brain dead. Cookies, is this free to play? No, it's not. But it is a reasonable price on Steam. As reasonable price as it can be, that, mind you, under, you know, capitalism, with your purchasing power being basically dog shit. But if you want to play it, I definitely offer, if you're unable to afford it, there are other means to sail your way across the high seas to enjoy the game.
This wound will make a light that is a noticeable improvement.
Really? That was the quest, just to heal?
Lower decks are-
I was full health, you dickhead.
All these jolts and shaking are most alarming.
God damn it.
These
No, it's not
are
subscription.
The navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some of all this vessel may yet survive.
Well, thanks for that, buddy. Bud, pal, chief, compadre. What exactly has gone wrong with the translation?
I am no helmsman. Oh, God Emperor, preserve me, navigator. However, I've spent my entire life aboard void ships equipped with warp drives, and I know that portents such as these do not bode well. It could be that the Giller field has fallen. Perhaps the navigator was struck down by warp corruption and is fighting for the last shreds of his humanity as we speak.
Finally, he's done.
If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the warp. Naturally, we would likely not have long to live, that's not. But I will not resign myself to such an outcome just yet.
Oh my god. Okay. How did you find me?
You sent me a vox message, specifically a vox cast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
I think the warrant sentinel may have sent that message. It appeared when I opened the chamber.
Warren Sentinel. The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to a chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. But I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
What can we expect to find in the Navigator's sanctum?
During warp transit, the sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the area. And for good reason. For the navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, the sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the immaterial. Only a navigator can withstand such an ordeal. the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils such as loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death.
Abelard does not bat an eye as he lists all the horrors that you're about to face. I am under no obligation to take such risks. I heard one of Theodora's voxcasts, the Navigator Sanctum. Very well. Will you lead the way? For the Imperium and humanity, lead the way, Seneschal. Okay. A wave of static suddenly erupts from the service skull, and you can make out Theodora's words through the noise. To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor. Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward.
Yes, onward.
Feel my wrath!
Oh shit. Now this is a battle. This is a fucking scrap, y'all. Yes, I understand what abilities are. You fuck.
Absolutely not.
Alright, so it's just like Pathfinder. You need some distance to do the charge thing. Is there an option to turn on real combat? Okay, not so much. Killed it, bitch. Eat shit.
Nothing I can't do.
Doing a buff.
Just a minor setback.
Oh, good, we can speed it up. Oh my god. Okay.
At your beck and call.
Boosh! Got him. Your character just... Oh my god. I'm sorry. This shit is driving me insane. Your character just missed. Here's what that means. Fuck off. Okay, I'm not a 5-year-old child. I know what a miss is. Like, holy fuck. You just missed. Attack of... I know what it... Oh my god. Can I turn these off, please? This is driving me insane.
Not a problem.
Here's what an attack of opportunity is. Because obviously, you've never played a role-playing game in your fucking life.
I don't have time for this. I'll pass. Not my specialty.
Alright, I guess can't do that. Yeah. Well,
I will
you're all
do my
fucked.
duty.
Boom! Oh, look at that. Look at that. Dropped him. Dropped him like a sack of fucking mutinous potatoes or something. Oh, let's get him. Let's get him. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
We're going to do the same. Boom! Knocked the fuck out. Experience voice. Oh my god. Here's what experience points means. Can you stop talking to me like I'm a fucking toddler little baby? Please stop treating me like a baby. I'm sorry. My one feedback to Owlcat is like, if anybody's playing this game, they obviously do not need to be explained to them like fucking basic role-playing game mechanics. Like, who is stumbling into this game being like, oh my god, what are experience points? Nobody. Anyway, y'all. Anyway, y'all. This has been some really fun times, but we're coming up to time here. Coming up to 2 hours. Again, if you think this game is cool, I'm super fucking hooked. I'm gonna play the shit out of this. But if you think this game's cool, please check it out. Rogue Trader, Warhammer 40k. Honestly, just Google it. You'll find it. As you can see on Steam, the reviews are really nice. Can't afford it? Maybe, you know, there's other ways of obtaining it. And yeah, as always, thank you guys all for joining me tonight. I'm your host, Snow Himbo here. So next Friday, we're going to be going back to Project Quorum, which is some old school fucking MMORPG, online role-playing game sort of shit. We're going to be doing some raiding, so that might be some fun shit. But for the holidays until the new year, I might be streaming here and there sporadically, so just keep your eye on INN Network. Keep your eye on my Twitter, SnowHimbo, at SnowHimbo on Twitter or X or whatever the fuck. I don't like calling it X because fuck billionaires, because they all suck. And yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, and have a good night, y'all.